think I've already proved that I've beaten the state once, I'll beat them again.
A dildo? What was that?
I said a retractable bat, not a dildo. What the fuck?
I was making sure.
Hello everyone, my name is Atlas and welcome back to another MBRP video. Today we are jumping back in here as Atlas once again. We're actually here at the station. We're actually wanting to get our inventory back because when we were arrested, we lost our phone, our driver's license, and a couple of other things that belong to us, like our original key to our Miata. So things go crazy this video, so stay tuned till the end because you're going to see a lot of wild shit that you shouldn't expect. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Here comes an officer. We're waiting for our an officer so that way we can at least get some of our shit back that they took from us when they put us in jail.
Hi, how can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here to pick up some of the stuff that was taken off of my personal property when I was put under cuffs and arrested.
What's the name?
The name's Atlas.
Atlas Mornings?
Yep.
Yeah, how the fuck did I know? Alright.
Oh, yeah. How did you know? Maybe because you're my brother. I do gotta admit, I did get a haircut. Because nothing against the Fox haircut. I love this hairstyle a little bit better for this character, so it works better. I did keep the same beard though. Guess we're gonna probably have to walk up to this.
Hi. Okay, so LSU 33, 3733 direct. Can you meet me over in front of MRPD? I got a guy who's looking for his stuff, and I'm gonna need a supervisor. Okay. One of my supervisors are come up here to help you out, okay?
Alrighty.
Okay. And then after that, then you can follow me on the way to the house, okay?
Alright, good, yeah, because you know I did just basically give up my shop.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I know what happened. Alright, here he is. This is Sergeant Hollywood. He can go ahead and help you out. 5x5.
Sergeant.
How you doing?
Doing
What's your
good.
name, sir?
Name's Atlas. Here to pick up
That's right,
some of the
Atlas,
stuff that
right.
was taken from me when I was arrested.
Let me see. If I can find the evidence drawer number, I can get it for you. If not, I have to get it from Sergeant Bosney.
Well, I'd really appreciate it because I kind of do need my phone and driver's license.
Are you driving any cars currently?
Yes. As the registration in the glove box.
You're driving without a license?
I drove it from the garage to here.
Okay.
If I get a ticket for it, I'll take the ticket. I mean, it's kind of impossible not to drive without a license when it was taken from me.
I mean, it's called a taxi or a bus. Hell, an Uber. You know, there's a lot of things that you can have.
Like my Miata.
Okay.
I mean, you know, personally, I'd like to have my Dodge right now, but that's currently been blown up. So that no longer exists.
Well, it exists. It's in impound. It's just not in very good shape.
Yeah, probably not enough of a shape to repair it.
I think you might be able to repair it, but you certainly wouldn't be able to drive it.
Yeah, I think it's just best you could send that thing to the scrap.
You would have to, you would have to have it towed. But yeah. So I've got a message into Sergeant Bosney if he gets back so that I'm not keeping you too long. I'll get that for you.
I appreciate that.
And like I say, If not, we'll just have to check with him later. But hold on, he just got me back here. Let me look. And what all was it you had? You had a knife, right? And
I
a
had my
license?
knife, I had my license, my phone, a couple of keys. Probably a couple of stuff that came from work, but those can go to the new boss of the shop. I know my fishing pole and bait's in the back of the truck, but I'm not going to be able to get that back for a while.
I'd be surprised. Just check the impound. I don't know.
Right.
Okay. I'm not gonna step in the middle of this, but for some reason Bosnia says they're not getting the knife back right now.
Hey, I don't
And
care about the
know what.
knife. I just need the phone and the license at least. And if possible, maybe the keys to my Miata, because I'm using my backup keys right now.
Aha, there he is. He just sent it to me. All right, let me go down and see what's in there, and I'll be right back. I'll bring up whatever's there.
All right, thank you. I took a little time to look through the cross arms to figure out which one fits me, because I cross my arms a lot in real life. This is what I usually do. I have to eat my burger though. Gotta eat some food. I really want to get my phone back though. Like that's the number one thing out of this place I need is my phone. Yeah, I got my black watch, got my bracelet on my other hand, got my flannel black shirt, my necklace, my boots, my ripped jeans. Like, if any of you are curious what Atlas usually wears in his free time, if he's out in public and he's alone doing his own stuff, this is usually what I wear. Like, genuinely speaking, I like to wear my flannel shirt.
Oh boy.
What?
Oh, nothing. Just my last 2 days on the force.
Damn. I
Yep.
forgot.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
Last 2 days I'll be able to help your ass out.
hey, look.
Go ahead. Shut up. Hang on.
Fuck you.
A-firm.
Rude.
A-firm. Hard copy. All right. So there has been a mishap in the evidence. You don't have any keys. You don't have anything. My sergeant just checked your file number and your box, and there's nothing in there besides a pocket knife. So
So, my stuff's been misplaced then.
your stuff, you need to contact Detective Bosny when he gets in, and after that, then go ahead and go from there after that. But
Great.
I'll do you a favor. I'll do you a favor, and I'll go ahead and hang on. Stay right here.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Come on. It's just a simple driver's license and a phone and my main Miata key. Like, is it that hard to get those? Like, damn.
Yeah, I don't know where stuff goes. Oh, he's calling you, Mr. Mornings. Your turn.
Yeah.
All right. That's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. Okay. So, um, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna assign you a 24-hour driver paper license. Basically, what that means is within the state of San Andreas, you have a paper license, okay, to which you can drive a vehicle or any kind of vehicle as long as it's insured in your name and registered to your name. You will be able to drive it, okay? Now, this is only a 24-hour thing, so you have to obtain your driver's license within that time.
Well, I'd hope it would happen within that time, yeah. Well, depends on when this detective gets on.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Is there anything else that I can do for you?
Besides, take me home? No, not really.
Okay.
I'll be out in the
All right.
car.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, well, we have a fucking paper license. This is some bullshit. I want my real license back. Where the fuck do... At least I got my Miata. By the way, if any of you ask what kind of car I wish I drove, it'd be this.
License that's to drive his cars insured and registered his name, then that's fine for at least 24 hours, just until Detective Bosnia gets to come upon shift.
That's a nice FPIU he's driving. What? No, figures we'd be living down here. You're damn right I would park like this. Ah, God. Can we stop?
Come on.
I'm coming. If I can get around without knocking the trash over. There we go.
Don't knock my trash cans over.
I'm not knocking them over. I made sure I didn't.
All right, welcome home.
Thank you.
You got your duffel bag on you?
Yeah, I mean, there's not much,
Okay.
just clothes.
All right, so this is where you're gonna be sleeping for now. Okay, or you can go
I can
ahead and
take the
take the
couch.
couch.
I don't mind
You
the
can take
couch.
the couch. You can take the couch with the big ass TV. That's perfectly fine. No beer, no marijuana, no anything like that. Okay.
Come on, you know me better. Come on. I'm not that
All
kind of
right.
guy.
Good. Now get your ass out. Come on, let's go.
All right. Damn.
Or are you gonna stay at your at my house
Yeah, I was just gonna
until
stay
you can
here.
find a place?
Yeah, for now.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Because I need to relax for a while. My nerves are shot.
Okay.
So he doesn't lock the house, does he? Okay. If he comes back in, we'll know he wants me to follow him, but at the same time, we'll see. All right, so we came back. It's a little bit later in the night. Our brother took us home. We got a little bit of sleep. Before he went to bed after he got off duty, he said, go back to the station, see if you can get a hold of the detective, and see if you can get some of your items back. Yep, okay. Gotta make sure I have my emotes. Because I usually only do 2 with this character. I do the cross arms like I just did, and I do the lean. Because I do this sometimes. Don't you fucking dare. You touch that Miata, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here to pick up some of my personal items that were taken off me when I was arrested. Officer Mark told me to come back. Like, you know, my phone and my driver's license, so I don't have to have this paper copy.
Alright, hang tight here. Let me see what I can find, alright?
Alright.
I'm not gonna promise anything because I don't know if I don't remember taking any phone when I arrested you.
That's
You go to
great.
an electronics store if anything, but hold on, let me go check.
Great. I was told to come back, and if they ain't got nothing for me besides my knife, which they're not going to give me back, because it's technically a legal weapon somehow. A knife can be considered a weapon.
Alright, I just searched the evidence locker and I do not see a phone or any keys in the evidence locker.
Great.
However, you know, now that you're here, I do have something for you.
No.
Excuse me a second. Santu 5, loud and clear. Work yourself down at 761. MRPD, we're over here.
It's not going to be a pair of metal bracelets, is it?
There you go, sir. You have officially been served with a warrant. You could open it by double clicking the document.
Disclaimer. This form is to be used by law enforcement officers to request and obtain search warrants for the purpose of carrying out a lawful investigation. The warrant should be based on probable cause and supported by relevant evidence. An arrest report was provided stating that Mr. Mornings shot into Mr. Burgess's tan Jeep. This warrant is to locate said weapon and any other drugs or weapons that are found in his vehicle or residence only.
Okay.
Let me know when you finish reading your document. No, you can keep that. That's your copy.
Okay. I don't know what exactly you're going to find, seeing as the only thing I own right now is my car.
I think that's it if you want to just double check it.
Okay. Yep, this is the one.
So at this very moment, you do have the rights to remain silent. You don't have to talk to us. That is your right. But we do need to search the vehicle that you have outside that you came in.
Go ahead. Not hiding anything.
I'm gonna need the keys from you. All right, and you could walk with us, just so you could watch. Where are you living at the time?
Living with Officer Mark.
All right, take a seat at the bench.
Okay.
Mr. Atlas, what do you have? I mean, Mr. Morning, what do you have in the briefcase?
I don't think there's anything in the briefcase I know of.
So I'm not gonna find anything in that briefcase?
I don't know, to be honest. I bought it for the court case when I was suing Mr. Burgess.
So you don't know, okay.
No, I bought from the store, so I haven't even opened it yet.
All right, I'm gonna sit it right here on the floor. All right, I'm opening I'm opening the bag right now, right?
I'm watching.
It's empty. There's nothing in it. I
Yeah,
just
okay.
I just want you to see
Now I
what
get
I'm
that.
doing.
I 100% understand. A warrant's a warrant.
All right, I'm gonna put this back in your trunk. All right.
Okay. Lieutenant.
How's it going?
Pretty good. Watching a warrant be served right now.
The trunk is clear. There's gonna be a whole bunch of mechanic material back there in that empty briefcase. I'm gonna check the front now.
Don't rip the seat.
No, but we are gonna have the dog come down here, though. I'll tell you that.
Now that's not very nice.
What?
You just gave me the bird.
No, I'm
It-
checking the pictures.
Okay. That's definitely what that looks like. That's definitely what that looks like. That definitely looks like checking photos.
That's okay, right?
Definitely.
There's
Jenkins?
an emote for that. Yes, sir.
Are you able to get the dog so we can sniff the car?
Yes.
Or
Yep,
is
let me
that
go-
something
sure.
possible? Okay.
Yep, let me
All
go
right.
see. Yep.
Go ahead. Sniff it.
Hey, how's it going, Reese?
I'm doing all right. What y'all got over here?
We just searched the vehicle. We're serving serving a warrant, a search warrant. All right, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Face away from me. Put your hands up so I can search you.
Vehicle or residence only.
You'll find my retractable bat on me.
A dildo? What was that?
I said a retractable bat, not a dildo.
Alright,
What the
I
fuck?
was making sure, dude. I was making sure so I could put it in my notes.
Damn. I know I flow that way sometimes, but I don't do the one that gets it. Like, I ain't the catcher, goddamn.
Alright. Well, for my safety,
Take it.
I have to just detain you for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. What you got the bat for?
Well, seeing as I can't have a knife for protection, I bought a bat. Because that's not
And
technically a lethal weapon.
What you buy the bat though? Why you buy why did you buy the bat?
That's my protection now. Can't have a gun. Can't have a knife.
Are you saying you're gonna commit?
No, I'm saying if
crime with a
anything
bat
happens, I have
instead
a
of playing
bat.
Sports with it? Are you playing sports with it?
Sure. I do some batting
you
practice
sure?
every now and then.
Okay. Because if you're gonna sit here and tell me that you bought a bat for protection, you know I'm gonna have to put that down in my notes when I do my report. So I wasn't sure if that's what I heard.
It's 50-50, sir.
I would send that bat out for ballistics to see if you get
What?
anything
Hold
off.
on. You're not even supposed to have a bat on you, anyways.
That's not
That's
considered
not
a
have no
lethal weapon.
weapons. That's what the judge said.
That's not considered a lethal weapon. A lethal weapon is something sharp or something that can
It's not
shoot.
a lethal weapon, but it's a weapon, and you're saying you're gonna use it as a weapon. So I should take.
It's for batting practice.
I should take this bat from you right now.
How do you feel if I call my lawyer right now?
Call your lawyer. I dare you call your lawyer. I mean, you got the rights to call your lawyer. I don't care.
Let's go inside. Let's go inside since you don't fucking have.
Hold on.
You took my phone from me.
You out the cuffs. Turn around, so I can take the cuffs off. Unless you want to stay in cuffs, I'll leave you in cuffs.
No, let's go inside. Get me out of cuffs. We'll go inside. We'll call my lawyer. Have him down
I gotta
here.
get the keys. I gotta get the keys. Relax. I gotta get the keys.
My lawyer's gonna love this.
Fuck the key at.
You better find it. I don't want to be in these damn things forever.
Hey, you got some handcuff keys on you?
Yeah.
Oh my
Can you
god.
take it? Can you take them off him?
Please.
Can you take the handcuffs off him?
Thank you.
You need to relax, dude.
I call my lawyer. Desk clerk, can I borrow a phone, please? Seeing as the officer's misplaced mine. Thank you. Hey, Barry. Yeah, I need you down here at the MRPD station. I got served with a warrant, like a search warrant. Yeah, Postal 761, please. Thank you. All right, here you go. You can have that back. Thank you, clerk. Now I'm gonna wait in here for my lawyer. Might want to let them know my lawyer is on the way. And while we're here, I'm gonna look at this again really quickly. Hey, Lieutenant, are you here with me? Or are you out of mind? Lieutenant?
Can you hear me?
There you are. Good. I have one thing I want to show you this.
Go ahead, sir.
All right. So this is my warrant, yes? We both agree this is my warrant.
Search warrant.
What do those last four words say in that supporting evidence box?
What are you talking about? You talking about on terms and setting? What?
No. The supporting evidence box above the term and signing, where it says why I was arrested for that shooting of the tan Jeep.
I see what you're talking about. An arrest report was, yeah.
Yeah, do you see the last 4 words?
Our only.
Yeah.
You talking about only or what?
Yeah. So
What
that's
about
why I came back in here, because I had to look at that again. That's why I need my lawyer now.
Well, if they find drugs, they find weapons, you know.
I'm just going to wait. I'm going to stay quiet now, and I'm going to wait. I have the right to now remain silent and wait for my lawyer. I'm gonna make sure my lawyer actually gets here.
Go talk to him real quick. It's really cold today, huh? All right, Mr. Mornings.
Yeah.
All right, so your car came back clean. You're clean. We got one more stop, and it's gonna be the shop.
Yeah, can we
Gotta
wait
start
here
the
for a
shop.
minute? I'm waiting for my lawyer to arrive because him and I both
Yeah,
have
that's
some
fine.
questions.
100%. I gave you the warrant so you could show your lawyer. I gave you a copy. That's why I gave you the copy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Signed by the court. We got the rights to do this. We're not breaking the law or anything like that.
I will remain silent until my lawyer gets here now.
Absolutely. You got the rights to remain silent, like I said. Absolutely. No problems at all. We're not making you talk. We're not making you do anything. We're just serving a warrant. In fact, you don't even need to talk. Did your lawyer said how far he is from here?
He said he was taking a taxi from Little Seoul.
Oh boy. Okay.
According to him, the taxi kept hitting red lights.
Okay, I didn't ask you the extra information, but all right. I'll make sure I give him a ticket when he gets here.
We're gonna go hit the shop.
Yeah, we're gonna go hit the shop. He's waiting for his lawyer.
So what is he? We're detaining him right now, or he's doing his warrants, or what?
Oh no, I mean he's detained. He's not detained. No, he's just
So
he wants to
he
observe.
could, him and his lawyer can hitch a ride to the shop with a taxi. I guess we can go to the shop.
No, we're staying here.
Who's this we?
All of us.
So we're not detaining you, so why do we have to wait for you?
Because everyone on this scene right now was involved.
Is involved in what? The search warrant?
Yes, that.
And what happened? We don't have to wait for you and your lawyer. I already gave you a copy of the warrant.
That's what I'm saying. He can hitch a ride to the shop in the taxi, or he can go down and turn over. Whatever he wants to do.
I'll give him a couple more minutes. If not, I'm getting in my damn car and I'm gonna go drive down there to the shop.
Am I the only one that saw that?
Who knows that? Somebody hit the hydrant over there?
I have no clue what happened.
It's just random things that happen, random events. How you doing?
There's my lawyer. I see him.
Pretty good. How about y'all?
Good. We're doing we're serving a search warrant.
That's who hit the fire hydrant. Is taxi cab.
Nice.
Barry?
How we doing, Mr. Mornings? Come down here for me real quick.
Yeah, I got something I want to show you, Barry.
All right, let me take a look at that real quick. Go ahead and hand that over to me real quick.
Yeah, I reread it. And
All right, give me 1 second to review the document, please. Okay, I read it. And can you tell me exactly what just transpired here?
all right, he
From
gave
start
it to me
finish.
inside.
So wait. Roll back for me real quick. So you arrived here for what? Why were you
I
here?
originally came down here because Officer Mark told me to come and retrieve at least my phone and my driver's license. Because
So an officer told you to come down here and retrieve your stuff.
yes,
Okay.
and I did.
Hey. Wait a second. Officer,
Yes.
I need you guys to wait here for 1 second. If you have to go do something after, that's fine. I just want to speak with him about what just happened here.
Yep. We're in the middle of a
Appreciate
search
that
warrant.
If you just give me 2 minutes and then you can do what you got to do.
We don't have to sit here and wait for you, buddy.
Well, no, because my client was telling me something that you searched his person. The warrant here states that you're only allowed to search his vehicle and
You have an incredible spectral energy around you.
Believe it. Something that produced
He was on scene. He was on scene of the search warrant. We had to detain him.
On scene to collect his stuff that the judge. Did you search
Yep,
my
and
client without probable cause of a crime? Did you
detained
search my
him.
client without a probable cause
I
of a crime?
detained
Yes or
him.
no?
I detained him.
Detained him for what? Because you were
For
doing a
my
warrant on
safety
his
and my
vehicle?
officers.
Okay, so you searched my client. Did you have probable cause of a crime?
I don't know what you had on him. Like I told you.
Did you have probable cause of a crime that he was committing to search my client?
It was for our safety.
Okay, 1 second here. Let me grab my phone out.
I read him his rights. I read him his right. I gave him the search warrant. I don't have to wait for you, buddy. I gave you the warrant.
I am asking you about probable cause of a crime.
I just
This
explained
is
to
being
you.
recorded on my phone for the judge at court. Are you sure?
I
Search
don't.
my client for
I
probable
don't have
cause
to.
of a
I
crime.
don't have to answer to you. I'm in the middle of a search
Okay,
warrant.
Okay, yeah, we'll see, buddy. Fucking retard. So did they search you? Did
Yes.
they search you?
He
So
put
they
me in
searched
cuffs
you.
and he searched me.
All right, he'll be put on stand at the thing. That's why he wanted to leave. He know he broke the law there.
Yeah, he did.
He know he just violated your rights.
After he did, and I went back inside because I wanted to talk to you. I reread that freaking warrant and I saw it that he had no right to do it.
Yeah, the warrant clearly states that, and that's why he wanted to leave. He didn't like to hear that because he knew he just broke the law because he wasn't allowed to search you. Now,
He
when
just
searched
fucked this
you, When he
case.
searched you, what did you have on you?
I have my bat, and I told him I used that for baseball
All right,
practice.
let's talk in the car. Let's go down there. We're gonna continue this. I'm gonna continue to ask him over and over if he searched you, if he searched you without probable cause of a crime.
Yes, he did.
I probably shouldn't have said what I said to him.
He took
What's
my
up?
keys.
He took your keys. Okay.
He has my
awesome.
keys.
Love that.
You know what?
Love
Fuck this. No, I know how to hotwire. I'm a mechanic, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, hotwire your car because you just took your keys. I think that's my rental from before, so I can probably take that.
Ah, shut up. You're my own damn car. And I know exactly where they're going. They're going to the shop.
Of course, that's where they have the warrant for. That's fine. We're gonna go down there, and I'm gonna sit right there. I'm gonna walk in there. Do you or your family still own the shop? Well, actually, if they search a warrant, they can have us outside.
No,
We're gonna find
earlier
out
today, actually yesterday, I basically went to the shop. I typed on the computer upstairs in the office.
Hold on a second, Mr. Morris. I'm gonna get my phone. There's an actual recording thing on the phone.
Yes, please.
I think. So I'm trying to make sure I have that. I don't know if it is something for it.
Because they broke my right. And this is fucking bullshit.
They had no right to search you there. They literally had zero right to search you there. A law enforcement officer can only search someone if there's probable cause of a crime. They had a warrant. That does not mean the warrant clearly states in that warrant it clearly states only allowed to search the person, their house or their vehicles.
Yeah. House and vehicles, and I straight up told him I don't have a home.
Yep, exactly. Yep, we're gonna wait right outside here. I'm gonna continue to ask this officer if he realizes the warrant stated. It doesn't matter what he thought you had on him. You weren't committing a crime. That's the problem here. So we're gonna go stand right by the officer over here. Come on, come with me. Yep, that's fine. We can stand right here.
Hold up, hold up.
No, no, no. We can
help
stand
you?
right here. I know my rights. I'm a lawyer. I can stand right here. I'm not allowed to go inside the shop. I can stand right here. I understand how it works with a warrant. I don't think you guys do because you had zero right to search him. If you read the warrant.
Sir.
No, no, no. I am going to speak what I have to say. You guys violated my client's rights, and the judge is going to know about this tomorrow.
You are in the property is going to be searched. You're going to be searched with the
Officer,
property.
did he
you're
commit a
standing in the
crime, or did
property.
you have probable cause to search it?
I've
Did
got
you read the
probable
warrant?
cause to search you right now. That's what
You
I
do
got.
not have probable cause to search me
How do
at
I
all.
not?
I have not
You're
committed
on
a
our
crime.
scene.
Are you serious?
You are on our scene, sir. What you mean?
This is this is not private property. Number one.
This is right.
And this is a warrant that you're serving, and I'm
There's a
dealing with my
warrant
client.
on the property and building. You're
I'm not
standing
allowed.
on,
Listen,
you're
listen,
standing
I
on the
am
property.
not allowed to go in the building. That is the law.
You're not allowed.
you are
You're not
searching a
allowed to
warrant.
be on the property.
Bro, are you understanding? Do you know how this works? I don't think you do. I think if this went in front of a judge, you guys know exactly how
There
this
is a
would
judge
go.
right here, sir. This is a.
Okay, so we're gonna stand right here. We're gonna stand right here.
That's where you can stand at.
No, we don't have to stand in the street, man. We just don't. We're not allowed in the building.
You are in.
I'm not going anywhere until I get my keys back to my car.
Atlas,
We can search
Atlas,
the
do not
property,
say a
the
word.
cars on
Do
the
not
property,
say a word.
Persons on the property, building. That's what the search warrant is for.
Atlas, when you were at the police station, what did they say about this property? Did they say anything?
No, they didn't mention it to me yet.
Okay, well that's fine. We're not allowed to go in the facility when it's being searched. That's fine. We're not going in there. I'm waiting here because you know what you guys did at the station? You as a law enforcement officer, sir, you know damn well you are not allowed to search someone without probable cause of a crime. My client did not commit a crime or was doing nothing of suspicious activity. So before you think about detaining either of us, I think you should read your penal code book. It is what it is. This is exactly how it goes.
They're crooked cops.
Crooked cops. I'm keeping my phone out. I'm recording this entire thing because that is my right for the court tomorrow.
Let's start that recording. I'll make my statement right here.
Well, I don't think the phone thing actually works, so I'm gonna record this. I'm just gonna have my phone out with my camera here. If you get my drift.
Yeah, I get that. Video camera.
Because when we go to court tomorrow, this will be talked about as to how they served the warrant, because the warrant states that it was only allowed to be your vehicles and your houses. You weren't committing a crime, so therefore you are not. There's no reason to be patting you down, regardless of anything. Regardless if you've been arrested of anything, is against the law what they're doing. Recording that, I'm gonna stick that right there in my pocket. That's fine. What they're not understanding is this right here, right? This right here. Unless they show me paperwork that this entire place is private property, then there's no reason for us to leave. This is public property where people of the state can attend. We're not allowed to go in the facility during a warrant. That is true. We're not allowed to go in a vehicle if a warrant is. That is true. So we'll stand right here. Did you pat my client down without probable cause of a crime?
Please do not pass.
Did you pat my client down? Because this is being recorded on my phone. Did you? This will be presented to the judge tomorrow. You violated his rights. Your warrant says.
Your client has been served.
You're okay, but you're not understanding the warrant. You violated it. You do realize this entire thing is going to get thrown out because you violated his rights, correct?
Negative.
I think I've already proved that. I've beaten the state once. I'll beat them again. Yeah, we will see about that. You're violating his rights. This is a crooked cop justice system, and the judge is going to know all about it. Hey, we don't have to cross this, Atlas. We'll walk right to where they are. That's fine. Let them search the property. That is perfectly fine. They're mad because 3 of those 4 charges are gone, and they're mad because the bail was reduced from 25 to 10. So they feel defeated. By lawyer Barry Bernstein.
Do you mind pulling out your phone and recording my statement here?
Yep, I got my phone right here.
Good. Let me know when it's recording. We're good?
Well, we're gonna try this. I don't know how this exactly works, but like I said, I got a little pen camera going on my jacket here,
Good.
just in case. So, right here, go ahead and tell me your statement here of what's going on here tonight, Atlas. For the record, this is Attorney Bernstein. I am representing Atlas Mornings in his current cases going on. My client was down at MRPD where he was trying to retrieve items that were supposed to be given back to him. And those items are nowhere to be found. The police took that off. Therefore, if they cannot find them, then they should be refunding the money for the lost items, number one. They served a warrant on his Mazda Miata that he drove there, which is perfectly fine. We are currently here at Los Santos Customs where they are serving a warrant on the facility, which is outlined in the warrant, which is fine. Before my client speak, I would like to advise this recording of what the warrant stated. The warrant stated that Atlas, this was an approved warrant to search Atlas Moorings vehicles and properties only. In capital letters, it was spelled only. Atlas, what happened at the police station?
So first, I'd like to introduce I am Atlas Mornings, and today, earlier, I was told by my brother, Officer Mark Gregg, to come down to the MRPD station when I was available to speak to the Detective Bosny, who was my arresting officer several days ago, to speak to him about trying to get some of my property back, like including my mobile phone and my driver's license. Upon waiting, he arrived on scene and he went inside to search the evidence locker, and unfortunately he could not find anything from my inventory that he took from me. Then I was then served with a search warrant for my vehicle and property, where he then went outside with me, had me sit down on the bench in front of the MRPD station, and searched my Mazda Miata's trunk and my glove box. He then stepped out of the Mazda, took me off to the sidewalk, turned me around, handcuffed me, and patted me down, where he found a baseball bat that is retractable on me that I told I use for self-defense and for baseball practice.
What did the officer say when you told him when he asked what the bat was for? How was his reaction to the bat?
He started to assume it was going to be a lethal weapon, that I should not have one on it. And I tried to tell him that it's not a life.
The officer accused you of a baseball bat being a lethal weapon.
That I could use it for self-defense and that I shouldn't have it on me. Even though I did admit...
Every person in the state is allowed to have self-defense weapons. Your court case said any firearms.
Exactly.
Is what the court case said. So, with the judge saying any firearms, Mr. Moorings, you, as a citizen, are perfectly legal to carry a knife for self-defense, a baseball bat for self-defense, or any other item that is not illegal for self-defense.
Exactly. And when my lawyer, Barry, arrived on scene, the cops then quickly decided to scramble to their vehicles and leave to the place we're at now, which is the mechanic shop, which I did own previously, where earlier today, I did turn over my keys and my ownership to my ex-co-worker, Mr. Jonathan Gotti.
That's fine. They still do have the right to search the Los Santos Customs, and that's fine. We're being compliant. You were compliant, correct? When you let them search your vehicle with the warrant, when they produced the warrant for you, correct?
Yes, 100%. But when they left to come here to the auto shop, they refused to give me my keys back, and I was forced to hotwire my own vehicle to take my lawyer and myself down here.
All right. So, in that incident right there, Mr. Moorings, were you outside the police department committing any crime?
No, I was not. I was there lawfully.
Okay. So therefore, the law enforcement officer of the state, the only probable cause they have to pat someone down is when someone is suspected with probable cause of committing a crime. Correct?
Exactly.
All right.
Sir, let me ask you something. Since you're a lawyer and you know the law, right?
Yep, that's fine, sir.
Where was he at when he got searched? Where was he at?
Sir, was he inside the facility when he got searched? Do you realize that
I want to know where was he at?
Hear me out. Law
Where was he
enforcement
at?
officers, you know, the only reason you have a right to search my client is if you're taking him into a confidential space in your police department. That means if you take him behind locked doors, that is when you have the right to search my client. Did you take him behind closed doors?
Sir,
buddy,
sir,
that's
sir,
too-
You
hold
can,
up.
you can refer to me. You can
Insert
refer
it.
to me as Attorney Bernstein or not at all, sir. I'm talking to this. I don't have to speak
Sir,
to you.
It's frisking
Sir.
and searching. They're two different things. Learn your
Was my
things.
client, sir? You keep walking away because you know you violated
Okay.
his rights.
Oh,
Did you have
okay.
probable cause
I
for
want to
crime?
know.
Did I read your client his rights?
His
Yes.
rights because you were asking him questions. That is when you read rights.
And
That
I
is perfectly
served him.
fine.
I served him.
There's
I
no
read him his
reason to
rights.
pat my client down. You
I
violate
can
his
pat
rights
him
and broke
down
the law.
for my safety and everybody around me.
There's no safety.
We're-
He came there to get his
we
stuff that
have
you
a
guys
search
misplaced.
warrant. He was around
Sir.
the property when the search.
He was around the property.
have the
You're not
right
allowed
to-
to search
we-
someone
we
outside
have
of
the
your
You
police
are
department.
allowed to
Never
search.
search a client.
You are
We
you are
frisk
allowed
them.
to search. You
Sir,
are
what is your
allowed
name?
to search.
What is your name, sir?
Lieutenant Reese.
Lieutenant Reese, I'm not trying to get loud with you. I just feel like I am being interrupted and numerous people. I'm not trying to be disrespectful here. Sir, can I please fully speak what I have to say to you and then you can respond?
Okay, no, okay, I want you to.
I'd like my keys back since I was forced to hotwire my damn car. Yes.
This is public. This is public land right here.
How is this public land?
Because any person in the state.
Hey, boys, let's wrap it up. We got one more stop to go.
Hey, sir, did you pat my client down without probable cause of a crime? Did you take my client behind your facility?
That's where the truck is. We gotta search the truck now.
Did you take my client behind your locked doors? That's
we
when you
gotta
have
search
the right
the truck,
to search him.
Speedy.
On the way to the impound lot. Let's go.
We'll follow them.
Yes, sir. Hey, we'll follow you, officer. Go ahead. They're not going to like me as a lawyer in this state, Mr. Mornings. I'm telling you.
They're gonna learn
I'm not gonna
tomorrow.
let this stuff fly. This is why I took your case pro bono, sir. They are going to learn tomorrow when this entire case is dropped. You know why they're doing this? You know why, Mr. Mornings?
Because they're
they are
wrong.
Upset. They're wrong. He knows. That's why he won't answer it. Two, I want to ask you another question. Where did they search you? Did they search you on the sidewalk?
On the sidewalk.
Oh,
Right in
yeah.
front of everyone.
This is a field day right here. That's public property right there, that sidewalk. That ain't MRPD property. And it doesn't even matter. You did not commit a crime. The warrant clearly states. You did not commit a crime. The warrant clearly states.
It says
They
clear and
don't
day.
know- What's that?
It said clear and day. Only the vehicle and residence.
And guess what? Any civilian is allowed to go into the impound lot. And watch, they're going to try to lock it too, I bet.
Yeah. I'm just not trying to get caught for a speeding ticket. Although at this point, they're more focused on that damn truck and this warrant.
Then he says, you better hope we don't find that gun. Yeah, you better hope you find that gun. Yep, they're going to block it off. They can't stop us from going in there. That's fine. We'll go through the front door and out the back. Because guess what? This is, again, public land. Let's go. Let's go, Mr. Moorings. Actually, Mr. Moorings, you know what? We'll do one more. We're going to go right over here. If they supposedly find a firearm, then guess what? They're going to arrest you, but they're not going to find one, so.
They can try.
That's fine. Oh, okay, he's going to try to tell us we're not allowed to stand here. So guess what, Mr. Morris? Come with me so we don't have to listen to his belligerent ass. We can stand right here.
I'll stand in the street. I don't care.
Nope, we're not going to stand in the street. We're going to stand right here on the sidewalk, right on this side of the police car. Right here. Yep, right here. This is where we're going to stand, right on the edge.
He just blocked the front entrance off.
That's fine. That's fine. You know why? You know why I'm saying we're gonna stand here? Because on the outside of that wall, I see a Los Santos police sign. So we're gonna do right here. We're gonna stand right here.
I think the truck might be on the other side.
That's fine. Let them go ahead and search that truck, man. They better hope for their case they find that weapon. They better hope for the case that they find that
If
weapon.
they do, it's charred. No fingerprints. No proof. They don't even know what kind of gun it was.
All right, let's go over here because it's probably going to be over here.
That's why I tried to say it was going to be over there.
Public plan, man. Hey, did you pat my
I want to see it. Where is it?
No, you're not. You're violating. You're violating a citizen's rights when he tried to get his stuff. You're violating his rights. That's what you did. I know, man. It's gonna be a tough day to be a cop with Barry Bernstein in here. So make sure you dot those I's and cross those T's.
There it is.
Yeah. Oh, I read it. That's why I'm telling you. You violated his rights. You weren't allowed to search him. He was on public land.
I never searched him. I frisked him.
You're a detective sergeant, right?
Never searched him.
You should know this.
Never searched him.
Doesn't matter. They can't arrest you. If they find something in there, they can't arrest you again for some shit. So, and if they do, guess what, man? I'm gonna flip my lid in this courthouse. I swear to God. If they find it, they think they're gonna be able to get it. Yeah, here we go. Let's find out.
It was in the glove box. If he can't find it, it's not there.
It doesn't matter what he finds in there. You've already been arrested on charges. They can't rearrest you for shit.
That's true. All they can
And
do
guess
is
what?
issue an arrest
Even
warrant.
if it's in there, then go. There's nothing they can do because you've already been arrested on 4 charges in relation to all of this. That's the problem that they're not understanding, and that's what they're gonna do. Watch.
I will
But
stand
guess
right here.
what? Guess what? It doesn't make a difference.
I'm a free and innocent man as far as I know. They're just pissed.
They cannot. They cannot. You've already been arrested on these charges. If they try to come and arrest you again, then they're just pulling shit out their ass. And they truly just don't understand.
Oh, he's pulling
They're
shit out of
flashing
his ass.
flashlights right now on the ground. of
Yeah,
a
what are
truck
they?
that
What are
was
they gonna
impounded.
find? There's no bullet casings or anything outside of a truck that got impounded.
Look at him. Look at what we got here. Him taking pictures. Why are we taking pictures after the crime scene? Do we not understand anything?
Yeah, this is going to be interesting for them because we're winning this 100%. They just lost it.
What doesn't matter is we're going to court for one charge that makes 0 sense.
They just
But
threw
what I
this
am
case out
bringing
the
up to
window.
what I am bringing up to the judge tomorrow, when I get my chance to speak, is that the warrant was served. We're going to have the judge review the warrant because he obviously signed the warrant, so he knows what it is. And we're going to tell him that you were outside of MRPD on the sidewalk on public land, and they decided to pat you down, which they had 0 right to do. So this is going to go one way or 2 ways. This case is going to get thrown out, or there's going to be some serious lawsuits filed against, specifically, who's the one that searched you? Was it
Bosny.
detective right there?
Detective Bosny.
There'll be a sweet lawsuit personally against him and the Los Santos Police Department.
Yeah, especially since he was the one that arrested me. And he technically had no right to arrest me that day.
And you know what it is? They think they stand behind a piece of a warrant paper and that they can do whatever they want. This is the problem that the judge needs to be aware of. That this is the problem here, Mr. Moorings, right? Is these officers got some sort of an authority complex where they think they can do what they want.
I'm glad your little pen camera's recording because this is all going to be throwing them under the bus.
This is why we have a pen camera. Because guess what? It's completely legal to do so. And look at him. I mean, I don't know what we're searching for here. This car was impounded. What are we doing?
Wouldn't it have been impounded within 2 days after it was already...
It's been
it would have been searched.
Here for days. So therefore, it's been in someone else's hands for days.
Someone could have broke into it. It was blown up. No one looks at this fucking place half the time.
They're trying so hard, but that glove box is destroyed.
It is.
And even let me say this, Mr. Mooney. Even if they go in there and find that, if they do arrest you right here, don't worry about it. If there is anything in there, because guess what? They've already arrested you on these charges. They cannot therefore then arrest you again on another charge.
They have no weapon. They have no proof.
Listen. It wouldn't matter if there was a goddamn bag of weed in there. They've already arrested you and taken this truck, and it's been in someone else's hands. I can't stop the law from doing what they're doing, but what I damn know is I can fight against the charges that are put against my clients.
I'm gonna get the biggest lawsuit on these people.
These people were so fine to talk to you until their lawyer came and started spitting off real law against how this is going to work. Like, you cannot pat my client down without probable cause. These officers, we got a lieutenant. I'm not sure about the other gentleman there in the hat. I'm not sure.
They found the gun.
It doesn't matter. Let them find it. Bring it to court if it is there. They can't arrest you again on these charges. What are we getting arrested for here? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Plus, even if I used it,
it doesn't matter.
It blew up.
Self-defense. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it was an explosion. There's no fingerprints.
It doesn't matter. The thing is with the cases, you know what we're doing. So
yes,
they can have it or not. They cannot come out here and arrest you for it. They can't. You've already been arrested on these charges.
Yeah.
So if they come out here and arrest you, then they clearly don't know their stuff.
This is going to be a fun court
UV
case.
Flashlights out. Get some fingerprints on the weapon. This truck has been in someone else's hands for days, and that will be documented when this truck was impounded. So
exactly. You hear that?
Yeah, man. They really don't understand. It's fine. Don't even just ignore them. What they don't understand, right? What they don't understand here, right, is three of those 4 charges are absolutely wiped out now. The fighting against is attempted murder, and we already have our case for that. So let them talk their shit. That's fine. If they come out here and try to arrest you, I promise you, this entire case is going to be flipped on its head, and it's going to get thrown out. Hey, Detective Bosnia, I can hear you there. You want to come here real quick?
Probably use that same one.
I know you were too busy to not attend court, but I hope you do realize is 3 of those 4 charges are gone, right? Nice try, buddy. We're facing an attempted murder charge. That's it.
Actually, client what was in the glove box.
It doesn't matter what's in there. We're facing attempted murder. And guess what? I don't even have to say anything to you, buddy. I don't. You didn't want to attend court because you were too busy.
Trigger happy guy next to you. That's what it is.
From here on out, I plead the fifth.
Hey, sir. Make sure you show up to court so that you can hear it this time.
Don't pass the barrier, please.
I'm not passing. I'm standing right in front of it. I hope you realize that 3 of those 4 charges that you charged my client with are gone.
LSPD has taken over this crime scene right here. So
This isn't a crime scene. This truck was impounded. What are you talking about, dude? Are you? This truck was blown up at his facility. You brought it out of impound and searched it and telling me there's a new crime committed? Are you serious? Be real here. My client was arrested on 4 charges. 3 of them are gone.
Do
one
not
of them
pass
stands.
the crime scene barrier, please.
Yeah, nice photo, huh? Get that photo. You're gonna love that. That's a good photo right there.
That's what we call it.
Hey, what are we doing here?
Do not cross. That's all I gotta say.
We're not crossing.
He took a photo of me.
I just don't understand what this guy's doing with the vehicle. I don't want to get hit.
Let's go ahead and clear out, guys. This is a police matter over here.
I don't have to clear out. This is public property right here.
Not past this. You can't pass this.
I've never passed the barrier. I respected that. But what you're telling me, this isn't a crime scene. This truck was impounded.
That's what we call it. We call the various crime scene for the crime scenes. That's what we use it for.
Sir,
so that's why we call it crime scene.
How is this a crime scene? Do you know your laws? How is this a crime scene?
We call this barrier. We use it for crime scenes, but that's what we say when we put these up. Do not pass the crime scene barrier.
Do you know how the judge handles it? You're coming and grabbing shit that this truck has been handled for someone else for 3 days. Number one, and now you guys want to come back and search it again.
We have a search warrant, and I just served your client. What else do I got to tell you, buddy?
Hey, what about this?
Why would I come search a truck when I don't have a search warrant? I am not the person you think I am.
Why don't you show up to court when court's adjourned then, huh?
I will.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I will. It was a bill hearing. Why would I show up for a bill hearing?
You are the officer that arrested.
I have a DA for that. If the DA was sick and he didn't make it to court, what do you want me to do?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's why 3 of those charges are gone, sir.
Well,
for facing an attempted
I'll
murder
see
charge,
you
and
in
I
court.
think you should
I'll
read your
see you
report
in
again.
court. You know what?
I think you
I'll
should read
see
your
you in
report
court,
again
buddy.
and think twice
I'll
about
see you in
attempted
court.
murder. Because guess what,
I'll
buddy?
see you in court.
When my
I'll
client
be
walks
there.
free of all charges, how you gonna
Just
feel,
because
sir?
I didn't go to a bail hearing doesn't mean I'm not gonna go to the actual
Hey, that's
trial.
fine. I'm just asking, how are you gonna feel as a law enforcement officer when my client walks free on an attempted murder charge that is not even attempted murder? I think you should reread your report, officer.
Deja vu. That's all I'm hearing right now.
I
Deja
think you
vu.
should read your report, officer. And
Don't worry.
read Lieutenant Ruiz's statement, sir.
Sir.
And think about what the
Sir.
statute for attempted
Please
murder
clear
is, sir.
out of here, sir. This is a police matter. Please
I don't
clear
have to
out.
clear out. I can stand right here, and that's exactly
Clear
what
out,
we're gonna
please.
do.
Clear out.
Nope, we're not clearing out. We're not breaking the law. I love it, Mr. Mornings. I love it. I love it. I love it because we know exactly how this is going to go, and they don't like it. They do not like their authority being tested, and they try to make up laws that don't exist. And they try to say a crime scene. Yes, sir. Crime scene for sure. Absolutely love it. Cannot wait to see it in court, man. Make sure they get their DA.
I want to know why they were taking photos of me. They had no right to do that.
That's fine. Put them in evidence. The judge will be like, what the hell is this? They won't put it in evidence. The thing is they're mad. They're mad, Mr. Mornings, because you're walking free and they wanted you to be sitting in jail throughout this entire process. They don't like, listen, they don't like that there's an alleged attempted murderer on the streets. That's what they don't like. And they also don't like a lawyer like myself will push the buttons to the extent. So,
All right. You guys can clear out of here, man. There's really nothing else to look at. And your truck is released by police.
Public
as of
property.
today.
oh, but I thought it was a crime scene. Why are you releasing it if it's part of your act of crime, sir? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, so I can call a tow truck and have it towed to Officer Mark Gregg's house. Okay.
Sir, are you going to be present for the pre-trial hearing tomorrow? Or are you going to be busy with other stuff? Sir, I respectfully just want to say real quick, respectfully, can I say something?
I'm working.
Respectfully, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you, man. I just doing my job as a lawyer. I hope you realize that.
Okay.
And I will say this, that I think me and you both know that you violated my client's rights there, and I think
Absolutely
the judge is
wrong.
going to agree with
You're
you.
absolutely wrong on that.
That is not wrong, sir.
Nothing was violated. Nothing was violated.
I'm not trying to hold up
Your client was served. Like I don't have to say anything else.
Right, and that's
When
why
I
we have no
say your
problem
client
with
was
searching
served,
cars
you
or-
should,
or-
as a lawyer, you should understand what that means. Your
Yeah, but
client
the
was
reason I
served.
came down here and the reason I'm here is because you had no probable cause to search my client. You had in the warrant, sir, he handed me the warrant. I read
I've never said I searched your client. Like I said, you
so you're
served.
saying you didn't search my client.
Like I said, your
I'm
client
asking
was
you,
served.
You just said you didn't. You're saying
Your
you didn't
client
search my client.
was
Did you search
frisked.
my client or not?
He was detained and frisked.
For frisk for what though? What did he? What probable?
For
cause did he
our
have to frisk?
safety, because we were conducting a search warrant.
Sir, the warrant. Sir, the warrant
I don't
says
know
his
if your
vehicle's in his
client
house
had a
is
gun
only.
on him. I don't know what he
So
had
you're
on
assuming. You can't assume in the law,
him. I am
sir.
not assuming.
You are
I am
assuming.
doing my job.
That is not your job.
I
You
could
know that.
absolutely frisk anybody if I have probable cause.
There's no probable cause there to search my
There
client.
is
He didn't
probable
commit a
cause.
crime.
You are next to a dangerous person.
How is he a dangerous person? If he was a dangerous person, the judge wouldn't have let him on the
He fired
street.
a gun. I did not feel safe. I had to frisk him.
What do you mean
before
fired a
I
gun? He's
continued
never been. He
to
has not been
search.
convicted of
He's
firing a
on
gun.
video.
You can't assume that.
He's on video.
Sir, he hasn't
fired a
been
weapon.
convicted. You can't
I
assume
saw
that.
him on video. I could say.
Sir,
it.
you can't assume that as a law enforcement
I'm
officer.
not
though.
assuming it. I know it. I saw it on CCTV.
You can't say you know it. He wasn't convicted,
I
so he's not.
saw
He didn't
it on
actively shoot a gun.
CCTV. Your client.
It doesn't matter what
fired
you
a
see.
firearm.
A judge has to find him guilty.
It doesn't matter. I can
You had
say
no right
I
to search
saw
my
him.
client. That's the problem I have. Not that you
I frisked the
activated a
client.
warrant.
You're not going to get me to say I searched him. I already said I frisked him.
It doesn't matter. You can't frisk him. You can't.
I absolutely can. He
You
is
can
a
only-
dangerous person. I
He's
didn't
not a
feel
dangerous
safe.
person. If he was
he
a
has
dangerous
used
person-
firearms before, and he's going to court because he's a danger to the public. Once
Sir,
again,
Sir, you can't do that.
absolutely can.
No, you can't.
Your client has been served.
My client has been served.
being violated.
So will we have a public apology from the LSPD tomorrow if the judge agrees and deems you in the wrong here?
There's no apology that needs to come from me.
Nah, just
Because I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong though.
What will happen?
What needs to happen? You're trying to get your client out of some serious charges. He's a danger to the public.
You realize there's only one charge you're going for right now, right? And that's attempted murder. The other ones are gone. You realize that, right? You weren't there, so you wouldn't know.
If the court felt like that was the right thing, then that's on them, brother.
And if the court thought he was a danger, he would have been in prison right now or in jail waiting. He's not a danger to society, sir. He's never been arrested for anything else.
He has to fight the last charge, which is why he's a danger to the public.
And when that charge goes away, then what? Are you going to leave my client be, or are you going to harass him?
I don't harass people. I do my job. I am a detective.
Sir.
It's my job to go around and keep the public safe from people like him.
You know what I think it is here? I think what's going to happen here, right, is when I beat this case for my client, sir, because you violated his rights, and then when we issue a lawsuit against you specifically and the city of Los Santos, and then when that lawsuit goes on, what happens typically, which I don't know how it works in this state, is if a cop does a wrong deed,
don't you worry. You'll see my DA. You'll see my DA.
I'll see your DA. Well, I'll be seeing you in court because you'll be pulling as a testified witness. Thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Moorings.
I do not consent to this. I do
matter.
not consent to this. You're stalking me right now, and I could arrest you for stalking you.
I'm on public property.
If I ask you again to step away from me, I will arrest you for stalking.
I'll step right here. You can't arrest me for stalking.
You continue to. You're not letting me work.
You're not letting me work. Letting you work. What are you working? This is a cleared scene. I'm just hanging around
here. You're not letting me work. I'm doing a search warrant. The
search is done. You said the scene's cleared. That's why these are picked up, and you can come in here and get it.
Well, you're not letting me pick up, so I'm still on scene.
There's nothing out here to pick up,
You continue to stalk me around, and you continue to get in the middle of my investigation, which I can charge you for too. I already served your client.
Sir, you violated his rights. You're a crooked officer. You're getting sued as well. And when you violate his rights, usually an officer, let me yell, usually an officer gets put on administrative leave for not being able to do his job. Thank you. We'll see you in court. All right, Mr. Moorings.
To the office?
Would you say to the office?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want, I can take you to show my office. We're going to do that big meeting tomorrow. You should be available for court, right?
Oh yeah, I'll be available.
Because I want to add all this in there.
Let me there we go. I'm about to say.
I'm just absolutely baffled on how this is going. Turn your headlights on so they don't pull you over.
There we go.
I'm just baffled, Mr. Moorings, and I do truly feel sorry for you, but this will get rectified in court. And from what I've seen, man, is if we do beat this case like I think we're going to, you know what I mean, these cops are going to feel even more less of authority, and they will do anything, absolutely anything, to get you back in jail. So
yeah, they're not going to get it.
It's all an authority thing. It is all an authority thing, and it'll be all right at the end of the day.
It was self-defense.
It was self-defense, and you know why? We don't even have to fight. Cool, they got a gun. The statement clearly states all of that. We'll go over all of that tomorrow. I have it all separated in files, and we're going to go in depth in everything. Going to reread everything, going to explain anything. You're going to explain anything you need to explain to me. But I'll give you a show of my office. Take a left here. I still got to decorate some, but obviously I got to get some more cash funds up. But you know, it is what it is. You know,
gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm just absolutely baffled by this. I really am.
To be honest, I'm kind of glad I called you, because when they searched me, I was kind of pissed.
Yeah, they don't have a right to search you there at all. You know, the only way they have a right to detain you is this right here, right? Is let's say you were inside LS Customs when they came to serve a warrant. They could put you in cuffs to bring you out, and they could detain you out there. But they do not have a right to search you. If the warrant should have stated, if they wanted that, to search your vehicles, properties, and your persons. So meaning you, yourself. But it doesn't say that. It says your vehicle and your properties only. So the only other way you can get patted down, or even frisks, if they have probable cause of a crime, you weren't committing a crime, and they have every right beyond anything to search you completely if they're going to bring you behind their closed confidential doors inside the PD. Whether you're in their lobby or you're on their sidewalk, if it is theirs, they do not have a right to pat you down.
Yeah, that's what makes me laugh.
And then from what you're telling me about the baseball bat, him just assuming and trying to say, oh, what is this going to be used for? Condescending? There's no need for that. It's not against the law for him to say that stuff, but it's like, and then he wanted to bring up reading you your rights. Nobody cares about the reading of the rights. You read the rights, you wanted to ask questions. That's fine.
Yeah.
Did
I pass it?
Yeah, nope. Take a left here.
Okay. Cops,
And that's
man,
why
they're
that's
fucking
why he
crooked.
wanted to take off at first. I think oh man, it's up there. I think we did. Nope, keep going. It's gonna be at 824 up on the corner.
So right there.
Take a left. It's gonna be on the corner of this street right here on the right. And you can take a right up here, and there's a parking spot up here. So they don't try. No, not right here. Up a little bit more.
Okay, well, in my eyes, I didn't hit that sign. That's weird.
It's all right. Yeah, take a right here, and then my parking spot is right here. Pull right in here. Yep, pull in a little bit more so they can't get you for absolutely anything. All right, we'll take you in, show you. And yeah, we got a little bit of work to do in here, but
that's fine.
This is my office if you ever need me for anything. And I'll even take on your civil suits for free after if you want to go that route, because this is insanity to me. Put some pictures on the wall. There will be, I don't know, maybe some plants over here, and I'm gonna put my secretary's desk right here, and then maybe some couches over here, maybe a TV, something like that. But I just got my desk in here.
Nice office space.
Yeah, it's not bad. No, I might have to move.
Not able to sit down?
Yep, you know what it is they put them too close. That's okay.
Oh, well.
Get that fixed.
Happens.
But yeah, this will be the office. There is a chandelier option. We might put one right up here, type deal to just to make it a little bit more at home.
Yeah, I get that.
I do honestly wish that what frustrates me with these officers, Mr. Moorings, is that what I was more or less trying to do there is get the detective to basically admit it doesn't matter if he searched or frisked. That's what he did. Either one, there's no reason to. You didn't commit a crime. You weren't in the vicinity of a crime to frisk you. There was no reason to frisk you. You went there under the stipulation of trying to get your phone, which they did not give back, as well as your license. So I don't know. I think the phone is $1,200 and the license is $50. That would have to be a civil court matter.
Along with some other stuff that I had, like my original Miata key. What I had is my spare.
All right. Yep. So we'll bring that up. We'll bring that up. We'll bring that up in court that you willingly gave the keys to the officer and the officer never gave you your key back to the vehicle.
Yeah, that one was bullshit. I had to fucking. I'm gonna fine for that one.
I think what just aggravates me the most here is these officers. Like I don't know why they didn't realize if they read the warrant, handed you the warrant, served you the warrant, then they should have known that they were not allowed to search you in that capacity right there.
Yeah, that was stupid.
So it is what it is at the end of the day, and there's nothing else we can really do about it at this time except bring it to the judge. And the beauty of it is in that situation we had 3 different cops, or at least 2. You're trying to talk over me when I was talking because they didn't want me to get words out. But in the court, that ain't gonna happen. We're gonna be dealing with a DA. We're not even gonna be side by side. Any one of those cops, they'll be taken as witnesses if it goes to a trial. But the thing is like I said, we're going for the self-defense, and we're going to go over everything tomorrow. The beauty of all of this is that you willingly went to the police department before, to report this crime. This man, Mr. Burgess, went in their shop trying to rob you. That's your property. You have every right to defend yourself on your property, number one. And he had a firearm out, correct?
Yes.
And
it was in my face.
It was in your face. So therefore, that's immediate threat to life right there. This is completely self-defense. Who fired the first shot?
He fired the first shot at the lieutenant.
He fired the first shot at the lieutenant, and the lieutenant's your friend, correct?
Yes, my lieutenant shot back.
And so
I protected him.
And you protected the lieutenant, because you know what self-defense is? Anyone in your property, right?
I protected myself and I protected him.
Protecting anybody in that property from imminent threats to life, and that's exactly what happened here.
Exactly.
So I just don't see this charge getting anywhere further tomorrow.
It's not going to hold.
And then if that's the case, then we're immediately going to get the paperwork filed for a lawsuit. One, like I told you over the phone earlier, is for the loss of wages throughout all this process, all the business you've lost.
My vehicle.
The vehicle, yep. So I mean the vehicle, if they can prove who did the vehicle, who blew up the vehicles at your property, then that would be a civil suit against that person. But the civil suit we would file against is the Los Santos Police Department for loss of wages for all of this, especially if the charge gets thrown out. That's when it goes forth. From what you were telling me before, also, is that you had to give the business up because of this whole matter. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
To somebody without a record, because who's going to want to do business with somebody that is quote unquote deemed as a violent person?
All my clients could just turn against me and they'll take my business to someone else. I couldn't risk that.
And then even that, if you just having the ability to be out there working, you lost that. So, and then the path we need to figure out is, if the judge agrees that this was a violation of rights, then how it should go is that should be a lawsuit right there as well. And usually what happens is an officer that violates that or does something not in their code of conduct, then usually they get put on administrative leave. I don't know if that would fall under that statute, but it's something we got to look into. The thing is here is people either say, well, I want to lay low or I want to get justice here. And the thing is that you didn't fight the warrant. That's the whole point here that they're not getting, is that you didn't fight the warrant. What we're upset with here is the fact that your rights were violated. There was no right to search you in any capacity.
Exactly. I agreed to what the warrant stated. They went outside of that warrant.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
Definitely.
We'll see what happens. So
I believe the ball's in our court, and I think we can 100% make the shot.
They're so convinced that, oh, well, this guy's a dangerous person. Oh, we found this weapon, yada, yada, yada. Well, we're going to fight in court when that DA comes up there. Well, oh, we found the weapon finally 4 days later. I'm going to be like, Your Honor, why was this 4 days later from this that they decided to do this? Oh, I get the warrant part of it, but if this vehicle's blown up, I don't understand how this gun
is in still mint condition.
But the fact is there's something resembling a gun, and the point here is we're not trying to fight that you fired the weapon. What we're fighting is that you fired that weapon in self-defense, and this is not an attempted murder case. This is a self-defense case. So,
I mean, in theory, if we take a look at that gun and it's not charred up, it could be considered planted evidence, because my gun would be charred up.
It's such a tough situation. Is that LSPD's impound? Is that a towing yard's impound? That's what needs to be found out. Can somebody get a job as a tow truck driver there and not work for the government? That is what we need to find out. Simple as that. That's what we need to find out.
I mean, from what I've heard, repo people work out of that place.
That is true. Yep. People go in and out of there. It's not just a locked government facility.
Exactly. So that's technically, I mean, it's private property, but it's open to the public.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tricky situation,
I'm still saying it's in our court. They lose this case with what they did today.
And I don't even think, the thing is, I don't think even with what they did today was the deciding factor. I think the deciding factor is your statement of what happened, and then the lieutenant's statement of what happened, and then the complete report of what happened. It all falls under the statute of self-defense here. It wasn't like you guys were out on a public area, got freaking. It wasn't like you were outside the shop, got in a fight, and decided to shoot him. You were backed in a corner in your facility, and a lieutenant was in there as well. and fired the subject fired at the lieutenant fired at the subject, and you fired as well. The gun was pointed at you. You have every right to defend yourself. That's
Exactly.
the thing. You didn't initiate this to happen. That's why it's not an attempted murder charge. You know, that's why I told the officer, make sure you read up on your report.
Because I
read
initially
up on
said
your
I was going to let him
statements, and then
go.
read up on your penal code.
Like shit, that report stated I was going to let him take his vehicle he wanted and he was going to be free.
And what really baffles me here is just like I just don't understand it. If there was an officer inside the facility, why are we even charged in the first place if the officer saw what happened? I don't know.
My main question is, why was I arrested with all of these charges several days after it happened in the first place?
Well, from my understanding, it's mainly because when you had called back or something like that, I have to double check the exact wording. And then they reviewed the footage. That's when they saw you shooting at the Jeep. So now they're like, oh, well, he shot it. And then your statement says you shot back at Mr. Burgess in fear. That was what Detective Bosny's statement said, is that you shot back inside the facility out of fear. And guess what? That's your facility. You have every right to defend yourself there.
That's true.
That's why it's just like, if this didn't go in our favor, I would probably appeal it, because it's just, there's no way possible that would be considered an attempted murder charge. And I think the judge is going to realize that when I present what I have to present. I simply just think that. So,
especially with the fact that I'm out, I'm literally on bail with nothing on my ankle. I'm not considered a threat by the judge.
Knows that he's got to go through this court case. The next court case tomorrow is just to determine if there's evidence of the charge, meaning, is there enough evidence of attempted murder to basically, quote unquote, indict you, to send you, or not send you, but to send this case to the next step, which would be trial.
Exactly.
And I don't think there is. And I don't think the officers are thinking of the whole self-defense thing. I don't know if I said it out there. I tried to bite my tongue. I was very frustrated, like truly frustrated on how this is unraveling tonight. But I didn't want to bring up self-defense to them at all, because I didn't want them to try to plan against it. I just told him, hey, maybe you should read your report and the statements and think about the attempted murder charge.
Also, so, I'm not sure if your pen camera caught what I think I caught in my eyes, but once they re-impounded that truck, I saw 2 different guns laying on the ground where that truck was.
It probably did, but that could be just be a state bug. I don't know about that. I could just be, I'm not 100% sure. But this is the thing, regardless of the gun or not, you told them the gun was in the glove box. You didn't lie. You told them
I admitted to it
in the glove box.
And I admitted the gun. I left the truck unlocked when I went to the station.
That's why, like I said, we'll meet tomorrow. We're going to go over everything in depth. I don't know what time you're available. I know I said 7 o'clock, but hell, if you can do,
I'm free earlier than that. Shit.
Yeah, we can definitely do. I would say 6:30. That gives us literally 2 hours to go over it. We're only right next to the courthouse.
Yeah, I'm available then. 6:30, I can do it.
We do that because I would like to literally sit down. I would literally word for word like to read everything out, and whatnot, and then we can discuss what I'm going to say to the judge. Like, we're going in there and saying this is not an attempted murder charge. This is clear as day in the reports and in the statements. This is a self-defense case. You shouldn't be even talking about attempted murder. And I truly believe I'm pretty much 100% in my head right now that the judge is going to understand that when I present it like that. I'm pretty confident with that. So I think the judge sees that there's a little bit of incompetency with the police, in regards to stuff. Nothing against them personally. I just think that they get a little excited and try to jump the ball before really, technicality wise thinking about what they're doing. And that's why I think Detective Bosny was walking away, because I think when I said it, I think he knew exactly what he did, and he knew how he violated the rights there.
He knows he's fucked.
So if I listen, and if I'm wrong about them being allowed to do that, I'll be shocked too. But you never know how it could go. The judge will definitely make his opinion on it.
I mean, the warrant does state only residence and vehicle.
And I'm going to state that the only time, you know, like I said out there, the only time a law enforcement officer has the right to search somebody is if there's probable cause of a search or frisk, I'm going to say, because now he's trying to change it to frisk instead of search. He's trying to change it to frisk because he knows, so he's trying to switch it up. So
Yeah, he said search the first time. He straight up searched my pockets. He didn't say frisk.
Yep.
He said, I'm going to search you to make sure you have nothing on you.
Yep. I believe it, and that's why he wanted to change it. And I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, they might actually not like me as a lawyer, if you get my drift.
Like,
Because I'm gonna
yeah.
challenge the shit out of him, man. Every single time a case comes across my desk, whether it be something as small as a misdemeanor, something as small as a petty drug charge, something as large as a murder, or even a lawsuit, I am going to bring justice as much as I can. You know, if my clients are in the wrong, you know, I'm going to advise them they're in the wrong, and we're going to take, you know, this, that, and the third, you know. But
Yeah.
in this case, you know, I don't want to take no deals with the DA. I just don't. Even if this goes to trial, I don't want to take a deal with the DA. If I feel, we'll feel the judge out tomorrow though. But I don't know.
I mean, forgive me if I'm wrong, but to frisk someone, they don't need to be in cuffs. But to search someone, they would be in cuffs.
Either way, so to frisk someone, you still have to have probable cause of being in the vicinity of a crime. So, for instance, let's say me and you are standing out on Vinewood Boulevard, and a camera caught someone dealing drugs, and we were in the area when the police came up. They would have every right to frisk us there. This isn't a situation where a crime was being committed. The warrant, if it stated that they could search you in that situation, then fine. Then if that's what they feel is possible, then they should have stated that. The paperwork is the paperwork. File the paperwork correctly, or don't.
And we can bring
But
up
yeah.
what we have, what I was served.
Yeah, the judge. The thing is, the judge will have it because it's the judge's signature on it.
Exactly.
Do you have? Do you have an extra? Or is this yours?
No, that was the copy that he gave me. That was the only one I got.
All right, I'm gonna hold on to that warrant.
Yeah,
Paper,
go
if
ahead.
You don't mind.
You are my lawyer, after all.
Yep, I'm gonna hold on to that, and we're gonna go from there with it. So I'm just curious to see how this is gonna roll out. You know, I would love to see the judge's reaction on how this goes, in regards to how this warrant was served, and whatnot. So, love it. I'm gonna hit the hay. We got a busy day tomorrow, busy night. Let's meet back here. I'll give you a call. We'll shoot for 6:30, so we can go over everything, and then we'll head over to the court. And you know, hopefully tomorrow we can celebrate with a beer after when this is all. Hopefully this is all said and done and thrown out tomorrow. But we'll see.
Yeah,
And
hopefully.
if it doesn't get thrown out and the judge brings it to trial, don't get discouraged. I truly don't have any. I don't think you have anything to worry about here.
I doubt
never
it.
know.
But
I doubt it too.
Yeah, I'll shoot you an email through my brother's computer at home.
Alrighty, that works.
But yeah, I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep, we'll see you tomorrow, Mr. Mornings. Have a good night.
You too, Mr. Bernstein. This is going in our favor. I really do not care. We have this case. It is ours.